The average modern engineering student is a pretengineer. Statics assignment? Check in, AI can do that for me. Lectures? Psh, that's a waste of time. Group projects? I'll let all of the other guys handle it. Is there anyone out there who's truly passionate about engineering? Enter Nikola Tesla. He was one of the GOATs in engineering history. Instead of enjoying college life, he immersed himself in engineering. Instead of avoiding the work, he invented the impossible. He was obsessed with engineering, and therefore he put his purpose before profit. As engineering students, we should all strive to be like Nikola Tesla. Lesson 1, engineering gratitude. So when Nikola Tesla was 18 years old, before actually enrolling into college, he had already fallen in love with engineering. However, his father, Militon, didn't support his goals of becoming an engineer or studying engineering in itself. Nikola Tesla tried so hard to convince him, like, oh, please, father, let me study this subject. However, Militon had made up his mind. Nikola Tesla would not become an engineer. So Nikola Tesla eventually gave up. However, Nikola one day got very, very sick from the cholera disease. So sick to the point where he was at one point on his deathbed, the worst feeling of his entire life. And his coffin was ordered. It was already ordered. They could tell that Nikola Tesla wouldn't make it. However, one day, at his absolute worst condition, Militon took a knee beside Tesla's bed where he was laying, and he told Tesla, please muster up all of your strength. You have to get through this. Because, a bit of background here, Nikola Tesla's brother, who was Militon's son, had died a few years before. And Militon, Tesla's father, couldn't take another son dying. So yeah, Militon urged him to muster up all of his strength and survive. And Nikola Tesla's only response was, perhaps I may get well if you will let me study engineering. And Militon didn't hesitate. Militon said, I will enroll you into the best institution in the world. Nikola knew he meant it. So with that, Nikola Tesla came back to life. I'm not making this shit up, by the way. This is straight out of his biography. I'll find the page for you. Bro, do you understand how crazy it is that he was this passionate about engineering and he was this grateful for the opportunity to study engineering that he would come back to life? That's amazing. However, look around you and you see all of these other, what I call pretengineers on this channel. All of these other pretengineers, they're complaining about their courses, how hard engineering is. They're complaining that their professor won't give them a boost on their exam. They're complaining that they won't get a deadline extension by 1 day on an assignment that's worth 0.5% of their grade. Engineering students of the modern day around you, they have such a weak mindset. That's why it's so important that you guys, or that you learn this lesson, that you must be grateful for this opportunity to study engineering, because there are people, not only Nikola Tesla, who would give anything to study engineering. People in poor countries, people that don't have support from their parents, people that can't afford it in general. They would give anything to be in your shoes. Nobody else is telling you this. Has anyone ever told you to be grateful for the 6 course load that you have and all of the labs that you have every week and all of the assignments that you have due every night? No. However, it is important that you change your mindset in this specific spiritual way, because when you do that, you not only just make your mind healthier, but you also get better results in engineering. And in the long term, that's gonna pay off so hard. Because I myself, because I was grateful for engineering and the literal licenses of SolidWorks and other softwares that I had with this degree. For the past 2 years, I've been using those softwares to make my own personal projects in my free time as if it's a hobby. I'm that grateful for all of this opportunity that I'm maximizing my usage of these tools that I've been given. And you have to do the same. You have to make personal projects on your own time, no matter what degree you are, whether you're electrical, mechanical, like myself, or you're civil even. Civil engineering students sometimes complain. They're like, oh, I can't make personal projects because they would be so expensive and I'd have to make a fucking building. No, that's not that's not the only way that you can make a personal project. There's one person, a close follower, who commented on one of my videos telling me that he made a research project on a railroad area in his city. And his goal is to get it fucking published. Props to you if you're watching this. Props to that guy. You gotta be like him, who doesn't make excuses of like, oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, I don't know what tools to use for any type of project that I could make. You just gotta think deeply, and you can make a project no matter where you're at. And then that project, that's gonna be impressive to recruiters once you look for internships in the engineering industry. Like myself, I had no connections, no industrial experience, no research experience, no co-op program at my university, or I didn't join it, should I say. However, I still landed an internship faster than anyone else, a 2-week time period. As a matter of fact, I got 2 offers within that 2-week time period of searching for an internship. I had so many limitations on what people said that I should have had, yet I still landed an internship, all because of personal projects. And I made those personal projects all because I was grateful for my opportunity to study engineering. All right, so if you agree with what I've said, then join the personal project program linked down below, where I teach you how to make personal projects and thereby build your experience and thereby build the pathway for you to succeed in your career in engineering. Go check it out. There's only 3 spots left that will have a 50% off discount. Lesson 2, college distractions. Don't get distracted, man. All of these other pretengineers around you, they're gonna fucking tell you, oh, let's just cheat on this assignment so we could hang out later. And then all of these business majors and all of these arts majors, they're gonna tell you, oh, come out partying with us, don't finish your assignments, don't finish your personal projects. Those guys are gonna fuck up your career if you stay with them. Don't get distracted by all of this college life, this degeneracy around you. First of all, it's not fucking healthy. And second of all, it's gonna fucking destroy the trajectory of your career, because it happened to Nikola Tesla himself when he was in, I think it was like his 2nd year of university. He had this one jealous engineering student peer who distracted him by telling him, yo, let's just hang out, man. Come hang out with us, go to the casino, let's fucking smoke some cigars. And Nikola Tesla, trying to impress them, he did. And guess what? It almost fucked up his career, because he got down fucking bad after he got into the habits of drinking and gambling. However, he eventually came to his senses, seeing that these guys were fucking people that were ruining the trajectory of his career and his life. So he stepped away from them and he got back onto the engineering grind as soon as he realized that he had fallen off. And maybe you've been tempted. I don't fucking blame you. But you just gotta step away. It's gonna take a lot of discipline, but it's gonna be worth it in the long run. Take your career seriously in engineering. Lesson 3, do the impossible. So there was one specific lecture that was memorable in Nikola Tesla's engineering student experience. When he was in a lecture and his professor, Dr. Puschel, did a demonstration of this DC generator. This DC generator right here. And this generator could also be operated as a motor. And when the professor, Dr. Puschel, demonstrated the motor, Nikola Tesla couldn't help but notice that there was a shit ton of sparks everywhere, and this shit looked hella messy. So Nikola Tesla, being the curious engineering student that he was, he raised his hand and he suggested, there must be a way that we can make a motor that doesn't have all of these sparks and isn't so messy. And then Dr. Puschel, he didn't want to hear anything. He didn't want to be stood up by a student. So he was like, nope, that's impossible. This is just how it is in motors. And then he even went as far as to make an entire lecture telling Nikola Tesla why he was wrong. However, just less than a decade later, Nikola Tesla did exactly what Dr. Puschel said was impossible. He invented the AC electrical motor. And that AC electrical motor is what runs our homes around the world. It's what runs your home. It's what runs my home. It's what runs all the buildings, pretty much all the buildings in large cities. It is a prerequisite for engineers and engineering students to do work that is challenging. If the engineers who have came before us, like Nikola Tesla, the Wright brothers, Werner von Braun, had never done challenging work, then humanity wouldn't be where it's at today in terms of technology and engineering. So who is the Dr. Pushel in your life who is telling you that your goals are impossible? Who is telling you that you shouldn't face all of these difficult challenges? Because they don't want you to achieve the best version of yourself as an engineer. So cut them out of your life. Cut all of that noise out of your life. Maybe it's a professor, maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your pretengineer friends who's trying to drag you down to their fucking low level. Don't let them. Don't let the word impossible exist in your dictionary. You can land that internship. You can land that job at NASA 5 years from now once you graduate university. You can invent something that everyone is telling you is impossible. You can do anything in engineering. Anything you desire. It might sound fucking cheesy, but it's fucking true. As I've just told you from that story of Nikola Tesla right here. You've seen it firsthand. So go take action on it. Go take action on your dreams, your dream career. Go join my program linked down in the description if you want some further help on getting there, because I know the exact steps that you need to take as an engineering student right now. If you've agreed with what I said, I also think that you'd be a great fit for the community in there, where I'm trying to assemble all of the greatest minded engineering students out there. Not the pretengineers, the real engineers who want to make a change in this world and want to help humanity itself. I appreciate you for watching this video. I really, really do. Because if there's anything I want to do in my life, it's to help the engineers of tomorrow.